I began this message by talking about my friend Pat Galloway in Atlanta. I didn't tell you the whole story about his life, but I want to tell you one more incident in his life as I close. When Pat was 22 years old, he was out in Las Vegas. He was a bellhop at one of the resorts or casinos in Las Vegas. Under the influence, I think, of alcohol or drugs, he was driving his car outside of Las Vegas at over 100 miles an hour and lost control of the car. When he was brought to the hospital, they said he was DOA, dead on arrival, 22 years old. They called his parents back in Atlanta and said, "Your son's dead. We're sorry to inform you of that." And then they revived him. After that, they had to call his parents and say, "Well, we were wrong. He's not dead, but he's just barely hanging on to life." If you can imagine the emotional roller coaster that put his parents through. Pat remembers being given the last rites by a priest. They didn't know what religious background, and the priest just came in and said, "I'm going to give you the last rites." Pat survived, obviously, to spend 23 years of his life in prison ministry. But Pat will tell you this. He said he believes that his life was spared for a reason. He believes that God spared his life for a reason. And you know, this sounds like I'm disagreeing with him, but I'm not. I want to say this. Everyone in this room, your life has been spared for a reason. As melodramatic as it sounds, God spared your life yesterday so you could be here today. And God spared your life last month so you could be here this month, and there's something he has for you to do. Well, I want to suggest what he has for you to do. You're thinking, well, what great thing could he want me to do? I'll tell you what it is. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your strength, with all your soul. That's what God wants you to do with the rest of your life, and to love your neighbor as yourself. Jesus said this, "Do this, you will live. Do this, and you will live."